Dear students, in the last lecture we had done the Gauss theorem. So today we start with the applications of the Gauss theorem. So in this, like Coulomb's law, we find the electric field intensity at any point. So using the Gauss theorem, we can find the electric field intensity at any point. In this point, so that is the application of electric field intensity at any point due to a spherical shell Suppose we have a shell of radius r from the center O having the charge q. So this is a shell of spherical shell of radius r. So electric field intensity at every point on the shell is E. So suppose we take a point outside the shell, that is P. Take this radius as capital R. Okay, take this radius of the shell as a capital R. Take a point P outside the shell, that is at the distance R. So by using the radius small r, draw a Gaussian surface of radius small r. So at the point P or on this is a spherical surface shell S1. On the surface shell S1, electric field intensity is a uniform and is E. So taking the point P, taking a small element that is around P of area ds, having a area vector ds vector. So outdrawn unit vector is n cap of the area element ds. So at the point P, according to the Gauss theorem, so for the point outside the shell, so that is a S1, so of radius small r, which is a greater than capital R. So small radius of the shell S1 is a greater than the radius of the shell, that is R. So according to the Gauss theorem, that is the surface integral of the electric field intensity over the surface area S, that is enclosed, that is having the volume V. So that is integral over the closed surface E ds. So that is equal to, that is integral E ds. So that is a closed surface E into n cap ds. So this becomes equal to, that is equal to E ds of the integral. So electric field intensity according to the Gauss theorem, this is equal to the total charge enclosed. The Q is the charge on the shell, so that is a Q upon epsilon 0, which is the absolute permittivity of the free space, that is Q over epsilon 0. So according to this, so E integral ds over the closed surface, so that is equal to Q over epsilon 0. So ds is the surface area of the small element. If we take the surface integral over the whole surface of this shell, of the sphere, so that is equal to E into 4 pi r square, that is the surface area of the sphere. So q over epsilon 0. So then E becomes equal to q over 4 pi epsilon 0, that is r square. So this is the article when whole of the charge is concentrated at the point O, and at any point electric field intensity is equal to q over 4 pi epsilon 0, that is equal to r. So that is due to the electric field intensity due to a single charge at any point P at a distance, r is equal to E is equal to q over 4 pi epsilon 0 r square. Now take the point on the shell. If we take the point on the shell, so this point P is on the shell. So this distance, so r, small r is equal to capital R. So this is equal to r is equal to r. So E is equal to electric field intensity on the shell is equal to q over 4 pi epsilon 0 r square. If sigma is the surface charge density, so that is a surface charge density on the shell S, so that is equal to, which is q charge, that is equal to surface charge density into the surface area of the sphere. So surface area of the sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. So that is equal to 4 pi capital R square. So put this value here. So E is equal to, that is equal to 4 pi epsilon 0 r square sigma over, that is equal to 4 pi epsilon 0 r square. So this cancels out. So this is equal to sigma over epsilon 0. So sigma is the surface charge density and epsilon 0 is the absolute permittivity of the free space or the vacuum. So these values are constant. So electric field intensity over the shell S is equal to constant value. Clear? Now we take the point inside the shell. We take the point inside the shell. So take the point here. Suppose any point P inside the shell. So this is a Gaussian surface of the shell. Suppose S2. So radius, suppose R, which is less than capital R. So this is equal to SR. So this is equal to, according to Gauss theorem, E ds integration over the closed surface is equal to, that is q upon, that is equal to epsilon 0. So here this becomes E is equal to 4 pi r square, that is the radius of the inner shell S2. So that must be equal to q over epsilon 0. So whole of the charge is concentrated here on the shell. So there is no charge inside the shell. So q inside the shell is 0. So that is inside the shell. So that is why E is equal to 0. So electric field intensity is equal to 0 inside the shell. So if we draw the graph of the spherical shell, that is, we take the distance r. So inside the shell, here is the electric field intensity. So inside the shell up to the distance r, so r is equal to capital R. So there is no charge. So q is equal to 0, electric field intensity is equal to 0. So there is no electric field intensity inside the shell S. So at the surface r. So at the surface radius is capital R. So out on the shell, so r is equal to r. So that is sigma over epsilon 0. So this is the maximum value. So this is the maximum value. So here electric field intensity is a maximum. So outside the shell, so outside the spherical shell S, so electric field intensity is equal to Q over 4 pi epsilon 0 R squared. So E is proportional to 1 over R squared. So electric field intensity is inversely proportional to the square of the distance outside the shell, as Q 4 pi epsilon 0 are the constant. So this is inversely proportional. The graph outside the shell is like this. So that is E is proportional to 1 over R square. So inside the shell, electric field intensity is 0. On the surface of the shell at a distance R, that is the radius of the shell, so electric field intensity is the maximum. Outside the shell, the electric field intensity is inversely proportional to the square of the distance from the shell, as if whole of the charge is concentrated at the center of the shell. So this is the application of the spherical shell of the, that is Gauss theorem applied. Thank you.